Welcome to Nintendo Ninja News. I'm your host, Chris Tisis, and we're here to talk about rumors and Nintendo Directs and games that might be coming out or not. But I've worked out with my calculations here. I've worked out if we produce around between 2 to 4 million clickbait articles and videos, I think the next Nintendo Direct will come. I think that's what's going to happen. That is what's going to happen. And what you'll see with a lot of websites. I'm going to do another video about sort of the video game industry and sort of targeting one site and sort of talking about the general. But there's so many rumors and sort of sticky tape detective work where they'll take an Amazon listing, or they'll look at a Reddit post, or they'll look at someone randomly saying a date for the next Nintendo Direct, and then you'll see lots of videos and articles, even by video game websites that are pretty legit. They keep falling for it. So I think I've seen even some YouTubers make multiple videos about saying, oh, there's a Nintendo Direct coming out in July. Oh, there will be one coming out in August. Definitely. This one's the one. This leak. This leak is the one. We're gonna get a Nintendo Direct very, very soon. And then it doesn't happen. And that's the annoying thing about being part of this video game sort of industry, where I guess I'm seen as like some sort of amateur journalist or YouTuber, whatever you want to call me, where you try to speak the truth and you try to be honest with people and say, look, we have no idea when the next Nintendo Direct will happen. And then you see all these legitimate websites out there going, oh, well, the next one might be coming in the second half of August. And we found the scrap of paper on the floor that said Breath of the Wild 2 is coming out next year. Or there's a random Amazon listing of this 6 blank Switch games. And that obviously that must mean that Super Mario Odyssey 2 is coming out. And Mario Galaxy 3 is making an emergence. And like, there's so little evidence or so little proof that things are happening with Nintendo that people would just sort of copy and paste it and throw it in an article or video. So one of the things was The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword with the Amazon listing. Now, any kid or anyone at Amazon or Best Buy or whatever department store could just rig up a website or a page. They can just click add new product. Skyward Sword HD, that sounds about right, for the Switch. And then people would just believe it. One of the other problems too is that because Nintendo hasn't been, releasing a lot of games, and there's been genuinely a bit of a lack of video game news at times, is that websites will lean heavily on rumors and stuff like that, which isn't really the way to go, but those websites have to pay their workers and their little journalists and things like that. So they're sort of leaning on that aspect. But the gist of this video is, and of course this was inspired by The Shovel, which is a satire website, which I thought their title about, the virus vaccine will be found after, 6 to 10 million clickbait articles. I thought it was pretty funny. And I think it also relates to Nintendo Directs, where people will fall very easily for any rumor or anything that gets done. And also too, there was the Amazon listing of Breath of the Wild 2 in this box, and it just looks like someone's photoshopped it and sort of whacked it up there, because we don't know if that's the title or not, and we don't know if it's going to come out March next year or November next year or anything like that. We have no idea. But people are already making predictions and saying, oh, well, I think it's going to come out March next year for the anniversary of the Switch console. But you don't know. That you're just picking stuff up. So it's, and even a lot of YouTubers don't even put rumor anymore. They just say, oh, Breath of the Wild's coming out at this time, or I saw this, thing online. And that's part of the problem of the video game industry. But I will go into that with the next NNN show, more about the video game industry and a particular website. But if you see rumors about Nintendo Directs, just don't believe it. Just wait, patiently wait. You know, we've been getting game releases and stuff like that, but I'm sure that Nintendo will be working on something because they know they can't keep going onwards with little news and stuff like that. You know, Paper Mario came out, and there's a couple more games coming out for the Switch, and there's a lot of indie stuff that was revealed in the last 24 hours, which looks really, really cool. So you should hop on and look at that while you wait for your next Nintendo game. So, let me know in the comments what you think about Nintendo Direct rumors and things like that. Are you easily sort of conned into these articles and that? Because once a Nintendo Direct rumor happens, everyone else publishes the false rumors or the rumors, and then everyone gets disappointed when it doesn't happen. It's like clockwork. So, that is it for me, and I shall see you next time.